borrowing traffic. Okay, there's a lot of interesting things I'm going to share with you guys about this. Probably stuff you've never seen or heard of before, because you just probably never thought about this. But borrowing traffic is when you're going to borrow someone else's list, someone else's resources, and they're going to do some kind of a promotion for you. And so the goal is, how do you entice somebody? How do you get someone like me or somebody else who's got a list to want to do business with you? What's in it for them? So that, I mean, obviously you don't have a list yet, so why would they want to promote to their list if you can't, do a promotion to your list for them, right? So you got to make a really sweet offer to a guy who's got a list, or to a girl who's got a list, or someone, they don't have to be a guru or anything like that, just somebody who's got something substantial that makes sense, that's message market match for their list. So one thing you guys can do is you can do ad swaps, and these are people who have lists, and if you mail for them, they'll mail for you. So if you got any kind of list whatsoever, 1,000 people on a list, 500 people on an email mailing list, and you control that mailing list, and there's an easy way for you to broadcast an email to all those people. Well, if you find someone who's got the same size list as you on the SafeSwaps website, then you'll mail for them, and they'll mail for you. And what that does is it sends people from their list to your squeeze page. They opt in. Guess what you do? You build your list, and then they're going to send an ad through to your list, and then some of your leads are going to go to their list. So you're swapping leads. But you might think that's kind of dumb, because you're going to dilute your lead list, and it's going to start getting smaller and smaller and smaller because they're getting a lot of offers to them. Well, that's really further from the case. That's inexperienced, and that's just people who've never done it before thinking things that would happen, and it actually does not happen that way. This is how you build your list, you guys, is you go out there and do safe swaps with 20 people this year. You do 20 safe swaps, you do maybe 2 a month, and then you start building your list. It goes from 100 people, and eventually you got 500 people, and then eventually you got 1,000 people, 5,000 people, 10,000 people, and you're going into bigger groups that have bigger lists, and you're doing swaps with them, and you're building a gigantic email database, which becomes a huge asset for you, because now you can promote any product, any service to anybody on your email database. And you guess what? PLS allows you to do this. PLS is a place where you can capture leads and then broadcast those leads any kind of messages you want. And I think you can send about 30,000 emails a month, and you can correct me on that, Neil, if I'm incorrect. But the platform for $29 a month, or $30 a month, is going to allow you to broadcast up to 30,000 emails to people talking about whatever you want to talk about. So you're promoting your stuff, someone else is promoting their stuff, you get their leads, they get your leads, and you eventually just keep working your way up the ladder as your list gets bigger and bigger, and you pitch and sell other things and make more money that way. Another place you can find joint ventures for safe swaps and email swaps and things like that. Warrior Forum, it's a really popular internet marketing forum where people go and hang out and do a lot of dialogues about internet marketing stuff. I don't hang out there much, but it is a place that's one of the most trafficked websites in the world, believe it or not. It's actually one of the top. Last time I looked, their Alexa rating was 120. They're the 120 most popular website in the world. So a lot of people hang out there and talk about internet marketing, make money at home, business opportunity type stuff. It's also a great place to fish for new business leads, because all those people are all talking about the same thing that you're all interested in. So go check it out and go make posts in the Warrior Forum, and make sure you have your signature line with a link that goes back to your main websites where you can capture leads. Okay, the next concept with the borrowing it concept is going to be a unique thing that most of you probably never heard before or thought of before, but it's called a joint venture with a guru who's got a list. Okay, and here's what I'm going to suggest you do with this. You target somebody that you want to do a business joint venture deal with. Okay, joint venture means several things. You're either going to share the leads, you're going to share the profit, or you're going to share the product creation. Okay, so you're basically need to find out, how am I going to approach this leader in this niche to get them to want to work with me. And there's a couple things you can do. You can say, hey, I'll make the product. You don't have to do anything. I'll make the product. You just sell that product to your list. I'll put your name on it, so it's like co-branded, your product, my product, but I'll do all the work, so you don't have to do anything. and then we'll mail it to your list, and then we'll make a bunch of money together because I'm going to make a really good product that teaches people how to do X, Y, Z, to help them grow their business. And a lot of guys out there, they're open to that. Hey, I'm open to that. I'm open to you making a really cool product that I don't have to do any work on, and then we mail it to my list or whoever's list, and we get sales with that, and I didn't have to do anything but send a push button email to my list. That's pretty cool, but you better bring me a good product. It better be a really, really, really good product, and I get to have credit as though I made that product myself. So you approach some gurus about this, they were open to that idea. I kid you not. It's a great idea. If you don't know how to make a product, well, guess what? You can go get as many products as you can think of, and you can rebrand them, reuse them, retool them, and make them as though they are your own with a concept called resale rights, or private resale rights, master resale rights, private label rights. These are products that someone else has created, and they're giving you permission to sell those products or change those products. You got to look at the terms and conditions of each one, but you have the opportunity to basically have your own product with no product creation ramp-up time. And I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. It's profitwithresellrights.com. Okay. So when I go to this website where we got resale rights, this website, my friend Socrates created this, and any topic, Neil, I'm going to have you come out here and give me some topics, but any topic you can think of that you want to look up, any niche you can think of, someone's already created a product for it, and you have the rights to use that product, sell that product, and keep 100% of the money. Okay, this is really cool. So Neil, knock knock, give me some topics, or look in the chat box on the Hangout, and if people want to give me a topic or two, throw me a topic, Neil. What should we talk about? What should we do search for?
Internet marketing.
All right, internet marketing. And then all these products about internet marketing start showing up, and I can see how relevant and how recent these products were created and added into the platform. So here's one called eBook Publishing Profits. It's going to teach people how to write an ebook. And it was added just a few days ago, on October the 10th. So it's fresh, brand new content, and I can download it right out of this website, and I could go take that content, and I could learn from it, I could rewrite it, repurpose it, sell it, and make 100% of the profit. Okay? Squeeze pages exposed, speaking your future, social profits. These are all great products that, because I'm a member of this platform, I can get all these products and do whatever I want with them. And it's like instant product creation. Have you ever done anything like this before, Neil, where you've ever used private label rights and sold it yourself?
Well, yeah, I mean, I started to, and I kind of got sidetracked into getting some other things done, but I was definitely impressed with the stuff I was finding. In fact, I have used private label for some of the content in our training area, yeah, for the YouTube training. So it wasn't here, but it was something like this.
That's right. I forgot about that. Let me go see if I can go find that website. Here it is. The Power Lead System training. When you guys log into the site, you can go in there and you're going to see this YouTube University right here, and there's 10 modules. And what Neil was able to do was get the resale rights for this video module, and he had someone else's content that's teaching you everything about email or about YouTube marketing and YouTube account creation, how to use YouTube to make money. So this is a really powerful course with tons of. How many hours do you think this course is, Neil, to go through it all?
3.75
hours.
Yep.
Okay. So almost 4 hours of training to teach you all about YouTube.
Oh, wait. No. I'm sorry. I thought you were asking me about the... Oh, man, that's... Jeez. I don't know, man. We're talking... Whew.
A lot of training there, right?
Yeah, there's so much. I mean, I don't know. It's a lot.
If you wanted to, you could have taken this content and sold it to other people, too, because you had the rights to do that. And that's the power of having... resale rights in a product. You go find a product you like, profitwithresellrights.com, will get you set up. You go to a guru or a leader you want to work with. You make the product, you create that product, and then here's the thing. Here's the hook. to get my attention, to get any kind of big name's attention, you need to figure out what's going to make them, want to work with you. And sometimes it's money. If you give me 50-50 split, that sounds pretty cool. Some gurus and leaders will say, I want 75% of the profits, and you can get 25% of the profits. And here's a big one that most of you might not think is smart, but it actually is super smart. Why not give the leader or the guru or the big fish in the niche 100% of the profits of the product you sold? You're going to make $0. But then you negotiate with this leader that if I'm going to give you 100% of the profits, I want to have all the leads. Okay, but we're going to share the leads. So you get the leads, I get the leads, and now I can use those leads as buyer leads to help me build my next list. And a lot of guys and gals will do that because they know that they're keeping all the money and you're getting the leads. That's very, very powerful. So I love that concept, and a lot of people do this who are smart. And if you guys haven't heard this before, use this to reach out to other people in your niches to do business with them and give them all the money, but you get all the leads. Because that's what you want anyway, buyer leads, because buyer leads always buy again and again and again. And another way to meet people, to do these kind of joint ventures with, is to go to internet marketing events and meet people at these internet marketing events, do Google Hangouts and invite people to come to your Hangout, get to know people on your Hangouts like we're doing tonight, do webinars, and when you sell your products or your PLR products that you repurpose to other people's lists and groups, when those buyers come to your websites and buy, you're building your list with more leads. So this is the Borrow It method.